Greetings, fellow gamers. Not to be confused with not to be confused with Steve Buscemi saying greetings, fellow kids. Oh, it fell over. I just finished the live stream of Under Night in Birth Hyde's roster run. So it was a very good run, but had a new viewer, probably a couple, I don't know, but I definitely did have a new viewer in the chat and went through the whole primer. But for those of you who are jumping in on the news and notes, curious about the show, you could check out On the Night in Birth right after I finished the roster run. I spent a good maybe 45 minutes doing the whole walkthrough of the show, the whole channel, as well as who I am bits if you want to know. But keep in mind there's plenty of videos here throughout the Coqui-san if you want to know a little bit about me and everything that I do. It's all available with no trouble. So first, I did address what happened on Friday before the start of the show, but I'm gonna reiterate so you don't have to search if you don't want to. But I did come down with the little case of the. I was basically laid out, so I couldn't do Splatterbomb Lounge on Friday. I couldn't finish Kazuya's first look video, and I couldn't do this, which is the news and notes. So I do apologize to those of you who are expecting videos and live streams. Unfortunately, health must be maintained and retained, and so on. So I'm back in action, of course, as per my notification. This is the new scheduling format, so I'm doing one game on the month on the first of Monday, and then I'm gonna jump into Astral Chain for the rest of the month. Until next month, which then the first month I'm gonna play something else, just to keep the variety going. I don't know how far I am in Phantasy Star. I don't know if I'm close to the end or not, honestly, but I've covered a lot of ground. But hopefully I'll be done with it. Splatterbomb Lounge is still going good. It's feeling good. Splatterbomb Lounge. Although honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna keep it going for. Definitely gonna play out the 2021 arc, the Splatterbomb League 2021 arc, but we'll see what happens, because I gotta try and do something, but I don't know, but it can't last forever. I can tell you that much. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there's some semblance of normality happening on the business side. Savage Strikers was the group that play tests my game. We're starting to meet up again, which means that Savage Strikers is getting play tested, and that means that Savage Strikers got to get updated. So it's eating into my time. I'm trying to manage it. I'm definitely trying to manage it, but between my 9 to 5 schooling, night school, and trying to do this YouTube video stuff, that's what it's very overwhelming, and resets are gonna have to happen. I gotta figure out how to reset, so that way I could get so I can readjust. This is another key problem too, because I still have to do Akana Magi Pure Volume 2. I ended Volume 1 a long time ago. I don't even remember, but I gotta get back to rewriting Volume 2. And the key reason why that I hadn't started, that I hadn't gotten it in July, like I said I would, and I apologize for that, is because of the character Amy. The direction that I started to go with her in the rewrite was starting to look cliche, and I needed to back off from that. I don't want cliche. I'm trying. I gotta be careful with cliche. Cliche is not bad if it's executed, but but the cliche was very apparent, very obvious, and it was not adding anything of substance. I don't think it was. I was not confident. I don't believe it's going to add anything of substance. So that's why there's a delay going on because I got to figure out what to do with this character before I go forward. Because I don't want idiots. I don't want idiot characters, and of course Mayumi, who's supposed to be the main character, is stagnating. Even though the character is progressing compared to the character Amy, not fast enough. And that's a bit concerning. So I gotta try and get that realigned. So that's why there hasn't been any posts because there's a lot of rewriting going on. Savage Strikers. I had noted this after Under Night in Birth. I'm gonna note it to you. The reason why there hasn't been any videos because the game's going through an evolution. It is no longer a deck building card game. The rules that you have seen grow throughout the year, if you watch the videos, surpassed the deck building format, and at this point the deck building rules is slowing down the pace of the game basically. So I had to stop doing so I had to stop being having it as a deck building game. And part of me honestly is very sad because I had worked hard for years, but on the other side I'm happy because the game got better. I wouldn't say better. What I wanted for the game, what I really wanted for the game's design is being actualized, and I'm very happy about it. And if I have to give up being a deck builder to achieve this happiness, this actualization of what I want this game to be, then so be it. And I'm hoping that that I could provide healthy competition with Yomi, the game Yomi, and the game Combo Fighter, which are currently out on sale. I'm not sure they're still on sale, honestly. I think they still are, but they are the competition for Savage Strikers now with this new format. So I'm hoping that that it'll be a healthy competition and we can better ourselves as game designers and elevate the concepts to new heights together, in joyous competition out in the market. So it's gonna take some time because I gotta update all the fighters, all 12 fighters. I gotta update them. So far, well, no, not even so far, because I had to do a whole new formula, a new mathematical formula for this. So yeah, I still have to assign more. I still have more damage counters to assign to the cards and so on. But you'll see once I get it all. Once I get Brock and Chenbo set and Nagisa, the core fighters, I'll do the demonstration videos and you'll see precisely what has happened. But I can tell you this right now. If you watch the videos, if you know some of the deck building, being that it was a deck building game, there was a phase called the buy phase where you buy cards to build your deck. That's wiped out. That's wiped out, and the rest of the game remained basically. So and the rest of the game remained. So everything. So all the rules that you've seen up to the buy phase, which was the fight phase, primarily. None of that changed. They got adjusted, but not a dynamic change where it's a completely different game. It's still retained as is, and the buy phase and the end phase went through some adjustments. Of course, that was the only thing that had to go through adjustments because it's not a deck building game, but it wasn't that big. And the whole buy phase is just wiped clean, so wiped out clean. So basically. Not much has changed, but what did end up benefiting changing was that the economy of the rules, as in the space needed to add more rules to the game, opened up. So I was able to put in some new more rules and establish some new iconography and expanded the combo arrows. So expanded on the combo arrows and then defenses and such. So, like I said, once I get the fighters squared out and get a couple of play tests in, I'll do a demonstration video and see the dynamic change from the last video to now. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. Now, for the Coqui-san Japan channel, as soon as I finish doing my reading of Kimi no Nawa, Your Name, the English name, the English title, I'm going to consolidate the shows. I will do 2 shows a week. I'm going to consolidate them into one, so I can have 2 days off per week, because one day off per week is not helping. That's what's leading to issues I had on Friday. I'm overwhelming myself now because everything is coming back into the mix. Now that I'm in my new office, phasing in everything slowly. I started with Savage Strikers. Now I got to bring Arcana Magi, and eventually, hopefully, if I can make room, I can start working on my next novel, which just needs one more draft, one more strong, good draft, and then I could find myself an editor and see if I can get my hands on an editor again and start getting the book fixed, getting that book improved upon and such. So this is a tough one. This is a tough one, and I gotta start figuring out what to do with. I gotta figure out what to do with the business side of everything, because it's a lot and it's starting to get all over the place and whatnot. So it's a tough one, but that's the nature. That's the nature of trying to do a business. To engage in business. So economics and all that stuff. It's pretty exciting, pretty fun. Definitely a wonderful experience. Enjoyed every inch of it. So the scheduling right now, for now, is status quo until I finish Kimi no Nawa. So it's going to be Monday, Coqui-san Freelance Gamer. Tuesday at the Freelance Gamer here in the gaming channel, the main channel, this channel. Over at Coqui-san Japan will be Tuesdays. Tuesdays, it's gonna be between 11 and 11:30. So I'm afraid that's gonna have to be flexible, because I have noisy neighbors and I hate that they're getting picked up by this new microphone, which, by the way, I got early in the month. This new microphone. I'll get to that in a second. But I do have noisy neighbors, and my new microphone's picking them up, so I'm flexing the schedule between 11 and 11:30. So you're just going to have to stay tuned and find out. Wednesdays is my time off, and I might drop a video on occasion, which is nothing. It's just dropping a video. It's not the whole live stream and whatnot or recording. Thursdays, back at Coqui-san Japan, again between 11 and 11:30. Until I finish Kimi no Nawa. Fridays, as usual, Splatterbomb Lounge, 11 o'clock. I got to get through that arc, and then I got my weekend where I have to do business aspects and hopefully some writings and such, depending on how I schedule the weekends. There will be no Splatterbomb Lounge August 20th. I'll be away. I'm going to be away for that weekend. August 20th, no Splatterbomb Lounge. There won't be a Splatterbomb Lounge video. I will be out of town. So thought I'd give you all a heads up on that one. So there's not going to be, pretty much. What else? I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Just remember that I do have The Impossible Man available. The trade paperback novel available at barnesandnoble.com and amazon.com, and for those of you living in Japan, amazon.co.jp.com.jp. I still haven't gotten that. Just go to the links below in my description. So, and enjoy. Pick up a copy today and enjoy. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Okay. I think I covered everything. Although watch, I'll probably turn off and be like, oh, I forgot about this one. But that's okay. This is the situation. So hopefully I'll get everything um, settled down and acclimated and schedule rock solid, so I could start taking care of all the channels and merch and whatnot. So with all that said, don't forget that you're cordially invited to subscribe to Coqui-san. Select the subscribe button below and just RSVP in the comments section. And join me at the chat room and so on. So with all that said, thank you all for joining me here at News and Notes. At News and Notes. Kazuya, first look. It's done, the recording. I just got to get it all together and it'll be posted up. I can't give you a timetable. I can't give you a timetable yet because I gotta work the schedule out. But I'll let you know now. It is done. The filming for the first look at Kazuya and Smash Brothers. So Smash Fighter Ultimate will be posted soon. So there we go. So with all that said, thank you very much for joining me on News and Notes. I wish you all a good night, a buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.